quick, we'll be talking about Grisled and Bay. For those of you that don't know, I now sell earphones. Some of you may have seen, some of you are yet to see. And this is what they look like. This is what the wireless device look like. They are earbuds and they work very well. The sound is out of this world, and I can promise longevity. And this is the earphones with wire. Like this is what it looks like. Two speakers on one ear, what you normally call the drivers, double drivers on one ear. You can actually take calls, regulate volume and all that with this. The earbud too does the same thing. Now, this is why I got into this is not necessarily for the money. Money is important to money is good, but I think it was passion that drove me into doing this. If not, I will not be any different from those guys that sell stuff, that sell phone accessories on the road. For just kuku go open shop since na money I define. But for me, I feel like there is a need I need to meet. Many of you have been in positions where in less than a month you have to change your earphones. Probably you buy an earphone and then in less than a month one ear is already bad. I'm one of those people that I never like those kind of experiences. So I was hoping that I'll come up with devices that will stand the test of time. So what was driving me, or what is driving me, is excellence and durability. When I say excellence, I mean delivering sound. And when I say durability, like how long is this thing supposed to last? Because if you meet a regular Nigerian on the road and what he would like best about his earphone, he will tell you he just wants it to last. Like he wants a guarantee on what he's paying for. So for that reason, I do manufacture earphones. For that reason, I reached out to a company in China where they manufacture some of these accessories, and I told them, I gave very clear instructions as to how I want these things to sound like. For those that don't know, I'm a musician. I play the keyboard, and there's how we want our sound to be. So these these sound gears were designed to my specifications. But this is the big picture. Eventually, I want to be in a position where we will manufacture these earphones here in the country. If we have to get the Chinese down here to be able to train people, we want to produce earphones here. I don't know if you've probably heard of any company in the country where they make earphones. I've not heard before, but I'm willing to take this step. I want to be able to produce excellent earphones that are durable and also in the process create employment for young people that want to work. That's the goal eventually. So there will be need to set up a workstation, just a small space where production will start. All these are long-term plans that I have. But for now, I just have the Chinese manufacture and send to me, and then I sell. And I trust they are doing a great job. Now I know there will be issues on the way. There will be problems, setbacks, and all. I'm not sure I'm even ready for this, but we have started. So I want you to know that for every naira or kobo you spend on my devices, oh, by the way, you have to know the brand's name is Grisled and Bay. That's just like there's the Samsung, there's the Sony, there's the LG. This is Grisled and Bay. The name is I'll probably look for another time. We'll talk about how Grisled and Bay came about. But the point I'm just making is I want you to come up with products that will stand the test of time. So for every kobo you put or you spend in buying these devices, you are buying into a future, you're buying into a brand. You're not just buying an earphone or something. This is what they look like. They are not branded yet. I'm working towards that. I'm seriously working towards branding. It was going to cost me a lot more to brand, but I'm coming there. So I'm just saying that regardless of how much you spend, I want you to know that you're not just buying an earphone or an earbud. You are buying into a future that you are going to be part of. This is beyond just the regular earphone in the market. This is important for you to know this. And also, I have some people very close to my heart that are managing certain areas in the country for me. For instance, I have I have John who works for me as quality control. I have Deborah. Deborah is Deborah is in charge of distribution, Kaduna Zaria, generally the northern zone. Then I have Temi. Temi is in charge of Lagos, Ogun State. I have Daniel Idehe. Daniel Idehe is in charge of Enugu, Edo, and Delta. Why I have some of these people in place is for the sake of distribution. So if you are in any of these areas, you can have access to these devices. I'm going to leave my number here, so you could reach out, send a DM. For those of us that have bought these devices, I mean, you want to send your observations, suggestions, and even your complaints, I'll drop my number so you could reach out to me. So this is something really big. It's beyond just we eventually want to be able to diversify. We will not just stop with them earphones and all. There's more to come. But I thought I should share this so that every person knows where we are going with Grisled and Bay. It's beyond the earphone. We're actually here to meet specific needs. Yeah. And as much as you can, subscribe, share this video, and like. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week.